Um, this is little bit more picture of different industries, so you will get an idea from this picture what are the different applications. So this is something our company does. So this pictures comes from, some of it is from our partner Dassault Systems, some of it is our own work for our client. I mean, these are not exactly the model we do, but something similar. So you can see there are so many different applications in different industry. But I'm a civil engineering graduate and I did not have too much of problem. Once I figured out these are fundamentally very similar, then you can do it. Initially it looks overwhelming. Like how am I gonna know all of this problem? So for example, now I get involved with a structure like here, like these are big steel structure and all. And then sorry, my slides are again. Then I also solve the bottle problem. Like in between, you see this is a bottle that you have for soft drink. So I work with Boeing as well as Coke and Pepsi. So and I mean, not just me, but I'm saying me and my team. I have a lot of civil engineers in my team, and they are running all these simulations in different industries. This is from life science. So I mean, we'll share this slide, I guess. So you can just take a look at it. Um, so these are career path. Okay, I just wanted to show that what I'm telling is not just okay. I did something and I'm just sharing. Maybe this is the way the world is doing the same thing. So Texas A&M is a very renowned university in engineering. Purdue is the same. They are actually running multidisciplinary programs. So this Texas A&M engineering medicine, I know that person. He stays close to our house. So he's man. I mean, he's spearheading this program. This is actually they are teaching. Believe it or not, they are teaching doctors, MD doctors, engineering program. Because what is happening right now when you develop a medical device, doctors and engineers don't know how to talk to each other. So they are creating future generation of doctors that should know how to talk to an engineer. And I'm pretty sure engineers in a medical device program, they are being taught physiological subjects so that they can talk to a doctor. So this is happening real time. This program on the left is for doctors to become, not become an engineer, but understand engineering. So you can take a very linear path in my mind, like you can think of yourself as a civil or mechanical or electrical. Then I strongly suggest do some academic exposure, and then you can get into industry or remain in academia, and then you keep on adapting to changes, right? You start with something and the world is moving, you move on with the world. Or you can think of it, everything is relatable. I mean, you still need to carve out your path, but sometimes it is not a single linear path. You learn something, you use that learning in somewhere else. And when you are learning, you probably don't know where I'm gonna use it. Okay. So learning by itself is very important. So I would like to say this non-linear multidisciplinary path in your mind is extremely important. Um, so as a civil engineer, you all know, right? I mean, you have a building, you can solve this. So it needs strength of material, structure analysis, some foundation and joints and all this thing, right? Bending moment, shear force and all. If you do a musculoskeletal problem, it's exactly the same thing. The same thing happens there. There are joints, there are foundations and everything. It may be with a different name. That's all it is. And if you look at the stress strain curve, it's the material is different. That is it. Okay, it's still stress strain curve. The curve looks different. So these are possibilities. Like as a civil engineer, you can get into. Again, I am just talking about more simulation side of things, but there are other things that my friends can speak more about. But again, I'm just showing the pictures is simulation. Okay, you have other faculties that solve the same problem. So you can get into this slope stability, structure, foundation, and all this, which is obvious as a civil engineer. My whole point is here you can get into many other industries as a civil engineering graduate. Of course, you need some coaching, some mentoring, some academic exposure, and all this. But this is not magic. There is nothing like I was a very average student and still am. So if you have interest, you can do it. This is a simulation market. Just so you know, it's a very, I mean, I just wanted to show some data. India is actually emerging. So India is expanding in a crazy way. So there is a lot of opportunity in India. I mean, if you want to come to abroad, of course, but India also is like going in leaps and bounds. And we do, I mean, at least I do need very, very good engineers, and I'm finding quite a few of them in India, which I'm very happy to see. Okay. So there are opportunities. Go after it. Um, these are my thoughts on for success. You need